So here we have a 1 versus 1 between myself and 514484. He's a 1600, so he's got the I rank. Against him I've been using spinal battleships, one plasma carrier battleship, and another one which is just Tesla stack. He's using these battle cruisers, I suppose you call them, sort of a mix of a cruiser and a battleship. They've got lots of bombardment weaponry, the plasma with like 6 range mods on all of them. He's got also anti-fighter weapon there, the speed-cooled missile, but you can see it's only on one of the ships. So he's going to be focusing mostly on range bombardment with plasma. I'm using pretty fast battleships. They're using classic, like, he's using volumetric armor, I'm using heavyweight. I'm a little bit heavier than him, but I'm using lots of bulk thrusters. So I'm able to dodge a lot of his plasma at range. I can't really, while he's retreating from me, I can't really hit him with my own plasma, but I need to pull an away now anyway, because he's got a bomber coming in. Much easier to dodge a bomber when you're moving away from it. Yep, snipe them out with my own little ring ship there. Let's see if it lands. Yeah, I dodged most of that damage. But now I've fielded these cloaked Tesla mines, which I think that Cryo invented them, possibly. Which is what Yudishi tells me. But they're an old school thing, which has been around for a while, this almost exact design. And they're these sort of cloaked Tesla mines. They creep along sort of a fairly low pace, but they have a huge amount of burst, and they're pretty cheap as well. Which is one of the major difficulties in dealing with them, so you need to hit them with a really cheap bomber or something like that. But he's just going to kite me here, he's just going to keep doing this. These typical in 1 versus 1 meta right now. A lot of people using these style of sort of battle cruiser, battleship sort of stats, you know, so they got lots of long range weapons, they're pretty heavy, they're not super fast, but they're fast enough to dodge phase bombs, which is the key, and to dodge plasma. And those are the two, and some artillery, but those are the big sort of anti-capital ship weaponry. So what's he got here? He's got these, this is new, he's got these phase bomb ships. They seem like phase bomb corvettes, almost. Corvettes are sort of a style of thing that coming up these days. You know, more people making ships they call corvettes, but they're not. They're using a cruiser thruster, so they're like light, efficient kind of rushdown ships. I think they're probably kind of trying to get in and muscle me down, push me out of position, because this doesn't have much. These ships here don't have much sort of pushing power to sort of push me out, because you can see they're all bombardment. They have a flak and phase bomb at the back for sort of close ranged attack. But yeah, so here he comes. Let's see what this can do. I have a warhead in position. Yeah, he's going to use phase bombs, because that, even if I recloak, so I'm going to try and bomb him. See if that works. Not really, he spread out a little bit too much. Oh, yep, yeah, because I spread, he couldn't position himself properly. I also use these little guys here. Yeah, no, he gave up. So, yeah, he's still having trouble figuring out a way to beat these Tesla mines, and I don't blame him. When I first encountered them, Ra was using them a lot, I think, and yeah, I had trouble with them too. But next patch, Tesla and Heavy Beam are going to have their rate of fire swapped. So if you want that burst damage, where you damage mod them, you use Heavy Beam. And that's actually better in some ways, because it doesn't split the damage between multiple targets. In a pack of kiters or cruisers, you can snipe out a single target with a Heavy Beam. Whereas if you want that anti-fighter power, where it splits between lots of targets and arcs, you want to use Tesla, but it will be doing a constant stream of damage, so you need to keep that focused on the target.